So let's start shaping our data. I have my Excel opened, I have it on a Mac, but that's not important. The only reason why I have it on a Mac is that the Mac has very sweet screen capture tools, so I can record this very easily. That's good for me. And for you, it shouldn't make a difference, because I want to show you only tricks that apply to nearly every Excel version. 95% are working even in Excel 2003. I realize that if you are working in an office, you most probably don't have a Mac here. Even I don't really work with Excel on a Mac. I've installed it only for this, to explain it to you. In my office, I work with Excel 2007 on Windows 7, which is perfect in my opinion. So let's say you are new in a project and somebody sent you this file. Your new boss, maybe the new project leader, sent you this file of IT system. And he says to you, okay, here's the file, take care of this, please. We maintain this for 10 years now. It's yours. So everything perfect, everything fine. We did our job. Great. Now you are the master. In my opinion, okay, very nice. But I have the opinion, maybe they worked 10 years with that file, and maybe that got a little bit out of hand, because there are some red flags that trigger my attention instantly. But again, that's normal. I worked as a consultant and in so many companies. And even when I was young, I worked as a freelancer doing some stuff, Excel websites and so on. It's really, really, really normal. I have never seen a perfectly shaped Excel file which was maintained over a couple of years. So this is really normal. And even this file in this example, in my opinion, it's already bad quality. But for the most companies, they would be happy to have this in this quality. So now I show you what I don't like on this file. And I want to show you why I wouldn't send this to a head of department, for example. First thing comes to my mind is that a filter is set here. Of course, that's not a problem. You should just be aware of that. Sometimes you get already filtered data. Maybe the guy who sent it to you just forgot it. That's okay. But maybe that's like, he saved it with the filter because he wants to say something, you know. For example, here you have rack and server, and maybe he wanted to tell you by saving it with this filter that this list is only good for the server part. So this is not really something you should just jump over it. If you want to be sure, you call him and say, okay, why did you filter it on server? Is there a purpose? Okay, clear filter. So now I can see every line. There are some other things that trigger my attention. What you usually see, I saw it a million times, maybe you saw it also very often. Here are lines with colors. This is yellow, blue, then this is here blue with bold typing. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Sometimes they have this, these red lines. And you really don't understand it, but you see it so often in nearly every Excel table you have this. And this is annoying, or this is a bad taste, bad smell, because somebody wants to mark these lines because they are special. Maybe those are the servers who make the most problems. Maybe those are the cheapest servers, expensiest, or the servers with a bad ratio of this cost and this cost. This is a problem because you have to imagine how many people worked on this file already. Maybe if it's 5 years old or 2 years old, even maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people work on it, and nobody can remember why this is yellow. So you should really get rid of these colors, and you should store this information somewhere else. You should call the guy and say, okay, you sent me this file, explain me please, what do the yellow lines mean? Okay, I filter by color. Filter by color. And please, what is it? Maybe these are lines who shall be shut down in a couple of years. You know, then you should delete. I filtered it now, and then I make a new column for myself because I'm starting to shape the data. So I make a new column. It's called note for myself, and I say shut down question mark, and I copy this, and then I have this information in a comprehensive way, and I can get rid of the colors here, and maybe he or she will explain you why this line is in bold, maybe not. And maybe nobody really knows why the data or the colors are like this. Then I would assume just delete it, just forget it, and make a new approach, because it's your file now, right? So this was the color yellow. Then I want to filter this other color. This is maybe these are crucial or critical servers. So again, let's assume we nobody can tell us why some lines are bold, so we just delete it, because that makes us crazy to have all this information, all this color coding, and nobody can explain you. That really makes you mad, in my opinion. So this is the first part, to get rid of all the colors.